A small group of determined advocates are working to make a big difference in the lives of female veterans in Eastern Carolina, particularly those looking to take the final steps in a drug or alcohol abuse recovery and reintegrate with their community. From the outside, you can't really tell, but rehab is well underway on this 135-year-old house in Washington to make it a home again.
So from two sides of it, right? We have the mission of the historic preservation, but on the other hand, we have a mission to be able to reintegrate female veterans, and this house offers incredible potential for that.
Robert Sands is the CEO of a new nonprofit, the Pamlico Rose Institute for Sustainable Communities. He noticed a gap in recovery programming for female veterans while working at the Department of Defense.
There's issues that female veterans have that male veterans don't have, but they still experience PTSD and suffer from substance abuse and high rates of suicide like their male counterparts.
His hope is that this old house will be a sort of last step in their formal drug or alcohol recovery.
When you heal, you want to take a condition of where you were broken and you want to bring it back to whole again. But oftentimes when you heal, you're much different than the person that you were before you started this recovery process.
Not unlike the house itself and its current state of rehab, the project engineer has a personal connection to the effort as a veteran himself.
And saw what they went through, saw how it affected them, and figured this could be a very good way of donating myself and my time to remedying that.
Most of this work is being done by volunteers.
I came in on the first work day and started with hammer and pry bar and started pulling down the boards inside, the plaster walls inside. It was hot, it was humid, it was dirty, but it's all worthwhile.
Worthwhile because in about a year, 4 female veterans and a coordinator will be moving into this rehabbed property to finish rebuilding themselves. The Pamlico Rose Institute for Sustainable Communities is still fundraising to pay for the Rosehaven renovation. The organization is hosting a Healing Vets weekend and bike ride in June that will include a tour of the house, yoga, TEDx-style talks on veteran emotional trauma, and a bike ride with 20, 54, and 103-mile options. You can learn more about this effort by reading the extended version of this story on WITN.com.